Good morning. Welcome back to One Man's Toil. Been a little break in the action. With my friends, we were running a very large grass doubles tournament called the Pottstown Rumble. Seemed to be pretty successful. Guess we grew to over like 7,000 players and 252 courts over 3 days. And it takes a little bit out of you. So yesterday, I didn't get to tape it, but I didn't tape it because it was rainy. I had to cover it with plastic as I did it, but I got this edging row in now, yesterday. So now I'm working my way up to here, to the end corner. The whole garden's not done yet, but as you can see with this one man's disaster over here, the weeds came in. If you look over there, the cover crop, which was that big last time you saw, is doing great. What's in there? Buckwheat, come on, the big daikon radishes, a couple other plants. I will get you the rundown on all that, but that's making the soil back to the way it was supposed to be with all the amendments. Happy about that. Weeds came in. I got to get this done so that I can install the irrigation on the other side over here, and then I can turn the water on to the rest of the garden because it's been off since doing this project. So that's the goal. It's going pretty well. A little wet concrete there, but that's what I do. See that chip stone underneath there? This is where I was a little low on the excavation. Went back with a string line after I got it all formalized. And, I didn't want too much under here because the dirt's going to be here and here. This is going to be just a border edge, keep the weeds out, the groundhogs, everything else. Good with the fence. I can mow right along it. Weed eat it occasionally on this side. I'm making the straight edge on this side because the grass just grows in between here. You can barely see it. So it's kind of like a hodgepodge of block, but it's working. Yeah, this will all get filled in. That's a scoop. I'm going to do a little walk around today too, show you the rest of the garden because stuff really took off. We've had the rain, we've had the heat. We've got some tomatoes going, and I can't wait to show you what we have. All right, I'm going to put it on the fast, John. Hit that damn button. Hello, welcome to One Man's Toil. It's been a while, crazy hectic, but got some stuff done. I want to show you a little bit, take you on a walking tour. Come down over here, looking this way. First off, we got all the block done. Just pointed that yesterday. You can look down this side here if you want. Watch that wheelbarrow. Block's all done. Yay. Now I started with the irrigation. Come on over here and look down the line. Got the pipe in. This is where we were dug and got into the main base. The main line coming from the house down to the shed. Came back up. That's running over there to a spigot, a hose bib, and a drain. This pitches, the water's going down here. Everything I do with trying gravity fed, and I have valves at the end. So when winter comes, open the valves up, release all the water, let that run down. Proud of that, happy with it. And then right here is where I left off yesterday, and we got a graduation party to go to. So if you look down over here, this is what we're doing. Putting the valve on here. This is the main water line, and this is the valve that's controlled by a computer inside. So we hook these wires up to a ground wire that the whole cable, you just do each one, bring it up in here, splice it in later, put another box there. This valve is for my overhead sprinkler. That's not on yet because I got to cut down the post and then put the overhead sprinkler there. Got one there, one you can see over there, and I'm going to have one down the corner. And if you look down the line here, these are the valves that I'm going to place. Now what happened is I'm going to need a new control board because I have more valves than I do spots in the computer. And I decided there's no way I'm not having enough water in this place. So I'm going to go back. I think you can trade that board in. I don't know. I have to get a new board because I do not want to do all this work and not have enough irrigation. These all be drip irrigation, and I'll show you how we're doing that later. Don't mind the weed mess here. This all had to happen. I had to get the block in, the posts in, and then I'm going to shovel these weeds under and maybe till that ground up again. I don't think I have to really. Just shovel, rake it, and seed it with more cover crop. And speaking of cover crop, look at that mess. Daikon radishes, buckwheat, peas, a couple other things in there too. But that's bringing the soil back to life, putting it where nature intended. Probably should get in there and weed eat it before too much goes to seed. But that's the deal. Come on down around the side here as you're walking. You can check out the block work. I put in really big block here because I had big block. And I would have had to build it up with fill. Here, since I'm on regular grade, I use these tiny block. You can see the small ones. I did the inside edge is string lined. The outside edge grows grass over it. No one really notices. You know, they're irregular blocks. Gives them the character. So come on down. It's been a lot of work. It's been fun. I enjoy it. And this here's the cable that's going to get wound up and go into each valve. It's pretty cool. Yeah, right there's the cable. I'll put that alongside the curb so we don't crunch it when we're in here gardening. Probably might even put a little concrete on the back side of it. Right here, I'm leaving this open because I'm going to put some clean stone here and a drainage pipe, and also my pipe's going to come through here. So this would be, I'll have a valve down here. That way it all drains, gravity fed, coming down the hill. Oh, here's the other thing, man. Look at these traps. I got voles in here. This is the new age trap. Now, what is that doing? That's just making something suffer. Look at that thing. No more teeth on it. And one already got out from it, so it got whacked. Here's the real deal. Put them in these boxes. This is what you want. The Jaws, rat trap, vole killer, brand new. Put them all over. They say to put them in a box too. And for now, these sprinkler boxes are working great because I get the little hole in them. And I just set them out last night, but that'll work. All right, into the garden. Take a look over here. This is the some volunteer tomatoes here. That looks like hillbilly potato to me. I'm not sure. My girl loves her sunflowers. That came up volunteer. We got some tomatoes here. But in here, this is looking pretty good. Look at this squash. We want a squash for days. I don't even have a farmer stand yet, but we'll get one. Got some watermelon in there, cantaloupe. But the squash we took out of the compost pile, if you recall, they were tiny. And my girl Kim, she went in there and thinned it out a little bit. So it was looking cooler. This here, walkway coming up, washouts, we got it all. We got it all down yonder here. So, Kim has been maintaining this beautifully in here. What do we got here? The eggplant, peppers, and some more eggplant. Let me see one of these down here. I like this. It's a string eggplant. Come here and check these out. Oh yeah. Let me give it a look. Sorry about that. Look at this eggplant. These are good. I forget what they're called, but they're nice. Beautiful purple. See that? Get a little bit bigger. Come on over here. Cover crops. I already cut that down once. Parsnip, saving seeds out of there because parsnip seeds are the worst to germinate. One time I had a whole pack, not one came up. Wasn't me either. Got the shade tarp here on our broccoli and kale. Did the broccoli just for, Brussels sprouts for giggles, for, blank and giggles. But it seems like the cover's helping, and the soil has been great because we could never grow that before. Them cabbage moth, I guess that's what's called, the white moth, putting the eggs on it. But the soil's good and the plants look great. Tomatoes here, we got all kinds of tomatoes. We got maters. Here's an Abe Lincoln. Check that bad boy out. Looking good. We're happy with the health of the leaves, and the tomatoes look phenomenal, I think. This one here is Green Giant, and she's living up to the name. I like the tomato skin, looks nice. Everything looks pretty good. We had some bottom end rot down over here on the other one, so I threw some gypsum on them in the soil. I got to get some more calcium in there, and it's a Hill HBP. I forget that one. Out in the war, if I'm saying that correctly, N-O-I-R. That was probably one of the best tasting tomatoes, along with the Black Beauty, which I can't believe I don't have in here. We got Johnson Terracotta over here. Brad's Atomic Grape. We got it all. That's actually not Brad's Atomic Grape. Kenny doing his, he thinks he has every tomato down perfect. Come down the next row over there. Give a little shout out to all the tomatoes. Oh, let's go over our fencing here. Okay, so I don't know if everybody knows, but I did a lot of work putting these pipes in the ground, and they're heavy duty. They'll live forever. These holes with the pipes, that took a lot of work, concreting that in and everything. So this was a fast together look. We had the cages. People gave us cages. People that had given up on gardening. I don't know why you're giving up. I'm just getting into it. But the cages we started with, put them on, and I was like, all right, what do we do now? This is that gill netting. And I will make all this better and better looking, but it is serving the purpose. Put the hoop houses over some rebar. Put that over top of that. It was quick, I know how people do them all kinds of ways, but for us, we had a busy lifestyle going, run some stupid volleyball tournament. And this over here we did. I wish I would have put posts in the ground over here, but I did not. So I got these 2x3s and put them over the top, and it's working out quite well. Come on, walk the tour. Come to the jungle. Things have taken off. I guess we had some bottom end rot on one of these down here. But that's a calcium deficiency because I didn't have enough in the soil. But I get there, trying to make a perfect tomato. Black Beauties and the Out in the War were the top tier tasting ones for everybody. I got Johnson Terracotta in here too. I can't wait to see that. I don't know if we have any. We got some plum tomatoes ripe. I had one tomato came up 2 weeks ago. It was beautiful. It was red. And I put it right down here because I was filling up the death pond over here. That should be running right now since I have a camera on it. Left the tomato there. It came out the next morning and something ate it, bit into it. I didn't know what bit into it, so that tomato hit the compost pile. Asparagus, we're still getting some purple asparagus down here. Gotta cut them before we go, eat them. I've been eating them raw. Strawberries. Big old frog. Whoa, we're losing it. We're losing the skimmer. And yeah, over here, Kim thinned. We just had carrots in there. She's going to make some carrot soup. Believe it or not, carrot soup is delicious. She got to make it though. She got to get busy. Get her off that couch. And yeah, the carrots were in here. Got beets, kale, everything. And yeah, look at the parsnips here. Get a close up. I think what we got on here too is like some aphids I thought I saw. But the ladybugs, yeah, these black things here. Ladybugs have been on here. But anyway, here's the seeds. And we got to start harvesting them. They're falling off, getting a little black. Oh yeah, they're there. All right, so that's that, kids. We'll see you again when we're back on. Show you some high-speed versions of all the work we're doing. We're going to continue, knock it out. I got to get the rest of the irrigation hooked up so I can get irrigation down here. We've been hand watering with all these hoses. It's been a lot of work. A lot of work. Can't wait to retire. So hit that damn button so I can retire. One man's toil. Love you. See you.